Yes.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, that's old.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now Technicolor in between. It's your boy Trey Prop.
It's your boy Weekend Herb.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck was that?
What?
The fuck was that?
Is your sign language in your name?
Did you just steal from Simon? You just stole from Simon from what culture?
He did.
You just stole.
I'm watching the playback, right? Keep going.
Yo.
Are you gang banging? Are you sign languaging? Is it a secret code that you need help and we don't know? Like what?
That's code for I can't think of anything original. It's your boy, Mr. Petty. Jesus Christ.
Wanna go? Somebody else go.
It's only one person left.
And he doesn't know it, so
he doesn't go.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that shit. So
No,
hi.
because I'm disturbed. I'm trying to process what just happened.
My man threw that whole vibe off, man.
So thank you guys for joining us here once again on Blerds and Whiskey Live. We got a great show as always lined up for you. Make sure you like the video on the way in. And yeah, so unfortunately, where is he? He's on the whole other side of me. We don't have a drink of the week. So yeah,
that's on me. I'm still hungover from our previous Thirsty Thursdays that we filmed on Thursday. So I haven't recovered yet. So my production is a little off. But guess what? We're gonna do a special double up or round two or whatever. Blerds Thirsty Thursday this Thursday.
A double shot of Thirsty Thursday.
Yep. We're doubling up. We're doubling up. We're two.
This means I got a chance to freestyle. So I didn't freestyle.
Oh God.
I didn't freestyle. I didn't do anything. I did a throwback this week. I actually had some leftover of the 50 cent effing vodka, wild cherry. And we did a couple of years ago, we did this. And it was a tasty beverage. I just did it. I did a simple vodka cranberry. So it's cranberry cherry vodka. 2 shots and ice and cranberry and vodka. So I just did something different today. But that's what I'm drinking. What about you guys?
That's no citrus.
Technically, no. Well, cherries have. Do cherries?
No,
have
cherries aren't a citrus.
Okay.
Jesus.
I didn't fucking know. Wait, I've got some Jameson orange over here. Let's do whiskey vodka since you want to be an asshole. Let's do that.
No. I wasn't asking.
It's empty. I've punished this bottle. But yeah, go ahead.
I went back to one of our favorite ones, the drink. So yeah, I went there.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody did.
He's yo, Herb, you experimenting. I like your bold choices, and I admire your artistic flair, but don't. pretend that you're on a highway and you don't have the carpool. You don't have enough people for the carpool. So what do? You stay in this lane. So that's what you need to do for a while.
Oh no, I'm going in the HOV, baby.
All right. I have a tequila triple sec Midori mix right here. So
is that Pepe Lopez?
That's the most. Yes, it's Pepe Lopez.
Effing cherry tastes like Tussin for real.
It does. It absolutely does.
I enjoyed it.
I concur.
You also like the Jameson orange, so I already don't trust your taste buds.
No, Schweppes. He also likes Schweppes.
I'm keep fucking around. I'm gonna go get one right now.
Yeah. Okay. You don't threaten me with a good time. Like, yo, come on, dog.
Well, per usual, I'm drinking sparkling wine, so there's that.
Ain't per usual. Well, it is per usual. You are usually doing that. I take that back.
You are the wine connoisseur.
You are. Last week though,
you drink since you know things.
That last week though, that Henny.
Anything is possible.
We're just gonna pretend like that we didn't have that.
You got a whole hour of documentation.
I took like a 5-hour nap after that. Legit. Yeah. Never again.
We don't talk about him. No.
5 hours. Gone.
Almost got me. All right, what do you eat? You're eating?
Oh, no. He's doing. Oh Jesus, Herb. He's doing. So go ahead. I was about to do your introduction, but go ahead. Rick, you got it.
You're fucking okay.
So I actually made a frozen version of the drink that we were supposed to be drinking this week. And if you would like to know what that drink is, make sure that you have the notification bell rung for the Blerds and Whiskey YouTube page for when the episode of Thirsty Thursdays drops. So if you want to know what I'm drinking, you'll probably know because I'm going to get progressively drunker because this shit's kicking my ass already.
Already?
So,
yes.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a good show.
I gotta say this one thing real quick though, because this is the funniest part about like we did a bunch of episodes in succession, and each one of those drinks alone will take a lot of people out. By the time I noticed there was some people upstairs after I woke up from like one of my comas, I said, "Oh, we have guests." It was like 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, "Oh, we got guests," and I'm coming upstairs. And I explained to people like, "Hey, man, I just did a couple episodes of Thirsty Thursdays back to back, so forgive me if I say anything inappropriate. How are you doing?" And I just proceeded to like cock block my roommate, but it is what it is.
Bad form.
I'm such a hater.
No, I wasn't a hater. I was just being friendly.
Listen, I'm just going to say to you guys here on the cast that weren't with us for filming, and all of you watching, these next 4 weeks of drinks are about to kick your asses. Oh, actually, it's 3 weeks because it's going to be a double up. But all of these drinks will put you on your ass. So just prepare yourselves.
Hey, all right. Shout out to Blue Saber.
They're drinking spiced rum and Coke here. All right. Good job. Good choice. Genocide Circus on YouTube. Hopefully Herb's experiments with his drinks is more successful.
Fuck you, boy.
Well, if you want to cut me off, fucking read the comment. No. You read the comment since you want to cut me off.
You Trey, Horace, fuck you.
Yeah, we know who you're saying fuck you to, but he didn't even get a chance to say what you're saying fuck you to.
I'm just here for the comments.
Hopefully Herb's experiments with his drinks is more successful than his constant experiment with reading words. Damn.
The same fucking joke every day.
So this is a little peek behind the curtain. When somebody shoots some heat at your way, you should read it out so you can be the person to address that comment. That's how we should carry that going forward. You know, roll with me for a little bit.
Nigga.
All right, so that was the drinks. Everybody,
was that the hard ER?
Did he say that?
No. I feel like that was the hard ER.
No, not on Twitch.
We are on Twitch.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Not on Twitch.
There was some hatred. There's some hatred in there.
But I say we only do that on the Xbox.
Oh no!
Ooh. All right. So, speaking of reading, Weekend Herb, if you will.
Okay, since we want to go with the reading, okay. Blue Beetle, the suit came out, and I'm gonna get to that, Rick, because I see where your face is going. So the Blue Beetle movie that's coming out, starring Zolo Maridania, is coming out. Yes, I did, and they showed the first suit. My question to you guys: what did you think about the actual suit?
I'll go first. It's going to piss Mr. Petty off. I don't like it because they didn't introduce Ted Kord first. I like shit canonical. Give me the first Blue Beetle. Give me him and Booster Gold. They already showed Booster Gold as guy Turk from Scrubs. I want JD from Scrubs to be Blue Beetle so they can have that bromance they had on Scrubs. That's what I want. Give me that, and then do whatever else you want. I don't care. I knew it was going to piss him off. I knew it was.
That's the final killer. You have to have Ted Kord first. Well, first of all, Ted Kord was the second Blue Beetle if you want to be canonical about shit.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So why don't we go back to the 1930s and get the people from...
Because he's not fucking irrelevant.
Okay. So wait, is it canonical or irrelevant? Pick a word.
What I said,
word you understand.
Still, he goes before fucking Jaime Reyes, doesn't he? So it's still canonical. All right. What I said is what I want not what they should do. What I want is I want Ted Kord first. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do.
You know what I want? You know what I want? I want my Green Lantern not able to use his powers when it's Wood around. That's what I want. God damn it!
Really?
And
Really,
I would
motherfucker?
for her to not be an Aquaman in the upcoming movie, but
She won't
that's
be.
just me.
You're
I need
the
them
only one
to
that's gonna
write
get what they
her
want.
out.
It's a write out. What happened to her? I don't know.
More
She drowned.
disrespectful than writing her out of the script. I want them to just recast her and pretend like she wasn't recasted.
You know who? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I want something a little bit more disrespectful. I want her to get the Poochie treatment. Like the movie opens up 5 minutes into it, and it's her Aquaman talking, and then it's this real bad voiceover dub. I'm sorry, I must return to my home planet, and then she just flips up off the screen with terrible ass editing. Like that's the level of respect that she deserves.
Fucking awesome.
You know, it'd be a really good like recasting it if they want to go for the disrespectful route. Who's the chick that played in Game of Thrones? Jason Momoa's queen or his wife?
Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
She would make a good Mara. Yeah,
Nigga.
yeah.
Nigga, if you can right now, look up the fan. Actually, the fans have been casting her for a minute. It's so much.
A couple things.
It's so much fan art there of Amelia Clark as
Really?
Mara. Yes, it's a lot of fan art as Amelia Clark as Mara. But also,
just put her face on a red head. Boom.
We also got real off track, and everybody didn't say how they felt about the Blue Beetle costume. I mean,
okay, all right. But let's realign. I'll go. The Blue Beetle costume is comic book accurate from the waist up, but I understand they got to make they got to give and take some things, so you can't walk around with the Blue Beetle boots or whatever. But overall, it gets an 8 out of 10 for me. I like it.
That's what I was going to say. It's comic book accurate, and it's for that you got to respect it. So,
yep, it looks dope. I know the movie's gonna be fucked up, but it looks dope.
I say I have no faith in DC, so I mean, like I said, it does look better, and like I said, as long as it's not Teen Titans route, we're good.
I mean, it looks almost as comic book accurate as Black Adam's costume, but does he not know who his character is either? Like, you know, I'm not gonna do this. Not gonna do this.
All right, next one.
I'm about to say the Blue Beetle was bitten by a reactive beetle.
So the next thing,
but okay.
So Trey Proper talked about this on his other podcast, Snack and Flick. There's gonna be a Winnie the Pooh horror flick called Blood and Honey.
I didn't talk about it there yet. I'm going to talk about it Monday. Thank you very much. But I wanted to talk
as a
about it
preview of the show, he's going to talk about it. So stay tuned for Snack and Flicks. All right, double recovery.
Y'all didn't know that Herb dabbled in time travel.
Herb, if you don't watch the show, just say that.
Actually, all that aside, Herb is one of the few of you that actually watches that show. But anyway.
I will tell you, I don't watch it. Sorry.
So we're in accord there.
So in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So I've also found out some really interesting things about that movie.
Please do tell.
Apparently, Pooh and Piglet are going to eat Eeyore. This is a real thing that is going to happen.
Okay, like what kind of eating is we talking? I'm just saying.
This ain't Kikazoid. What do you know?
I'm going to rephrase that. Apparently, Pooh and Piglet are going to cannibalize Eeyore.
So for sustenance, they're going to eat him for sustenance. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'll say, so Eeyore is a donkey, right?
Yes.
So why are you just going to say they're just going to eat ass?
That's why I was saying, like, what
Thank
kind
you for joining us on Blerds and Whiskey.
Up to it, down to
it. But that's why I was like, what?
Hey, look, and a long list of things that no one asked for. Like, yo, the public domain freelance thing is just such a fucking trip, man. But hey, I can't. I don't know. Like, you know, what the worst part is, it's probably going to be really good. Like,
no, hold up, no,
it's probably going to be really good.
Mr. Petty, he's on that side. Mr. Petty has a love for horrible movies, so take that statement with a grain of salt, because him saying it's good means it's really, really fucking bad.
No, I will acknowledge if a movie is bad that it's good, but I'm just saying I have a feeling that this might actually be a well lit, directed, paced, acted movie. Go ahead, Rick.
So what I've gathered by looking at the stills from this movie and then reading the plot and reading a couple of details of it, what I've gathered from it is that when we go up to Philly on June 17th through the 19th or HNIC Con, we need to get together with some other show and write a goddamn movie. Because at this point, they're just greenlighting anything. We can take whatever the fuck that whole Mighty Morphin DC Rangers thing that we did a couple weeks ago. Let's make that shit into an actual movie.
Yeah.
Like, let's get with somebody. Let's talk about it. Let's start.
I'm scared though. I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. Dude.
No. I have a
put
reason for my
together.
trepidation. I have a reason for my trepidation because what if it ends up on BET? I don't want it to happen.
I get my money. I get my check though, right?
Man.
We get our check, right?
Viacom will pay us on time.
Facts.
Fair enough. Okay, you're good.
Facts.
Continue.
Classic.
It's not Fox Soul, so we should be good. The money should clear.
Right? I don't care.
We're
I don't care if they bleep out a few F words with that acting guy or some whatever. However,
It's going to be horrible.
Mother flipper.
Horrible, horrible action. But I feel like that would still be on trend with the regular Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So we're good. Oh, are you serious? The disrespect.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all having a rough time with these phones today, boy.
Yo.
What happened? Shit.
Last but not least, we at Blerds and Whiskey want to send a rest in peace shout out to Ray Liotta, the actor that was in Goodfellas, Identity, and GTA Vice City. What's your guys' fondest memories of Ray Liotta?
What's the Ray Liotta movie that comes to mind when you think Ray Liotta?
I'll go first.
I always played a bad man in movies when I was little, so I was scared of him.
Identity.
I guess I won't go first, so we can keep things in fucking order. Jesus,
Ladies
Smoking
first.
Aces. He's in the elevator with the assassin, and he figures it out, and he pulls his gun out, and he's getting shanked up, but he blasts off.
But we were going down memory lane, and my memory started as a child, and he was scary. That's all I'm
Scary?
saying. As a kid, he always played a bad guy in all the movies that I watched.
Ray Liotta's facial features with his coiffed hair and the eyebrows and the arch, he kind of like a Italian gangster version of Eddie Munster, but like he had like it was very distinct. So he didn't necessarily play like a lot of good people.
Or I can remember.
All I'm saying is, as scary as he wasn't scarier than Mr. Rogers, and I digress.
Good callback. Good call.
Always bringing it back to Attack Mr. Rogers. So the Ray Liotta movie that I
Unicorn panties.
Okay. All right. The Ray Liotta movie that I instantly think about is a movie that not too many people actually know about, but this movie came out in a time when the black box was a thing, and I watched every movie that was on pay-per-view that nobody else could watch it, so I could talk shit to people. There's a movie called No Escape. And in No Escape, Ray Liotta played a guy who was a prisoner. They had an island prison for all of these high class prisoners or these highly violent prisoners. And I remember this movie because at one point, like the main villain, he had like his nose pierced a couple of times. And I just thought it was the weirdest shit. This is like, because like the dude was supposed to be like Yale or Harvard educated, but yet and still the first thing he does when he becomes a warlord is to pierce his nose several times. I thought that shit was stupid. I was like, I'm not taking orders from some nigga with bobby pins in his nose because that's just weird. And then also like the movie ends like the dude who was in power, like the thing that kept him in power was he had this little rocket launcher gun that loaded like a shotgun. And I also would think to myself, I'm like, yo, this is the most impractical shit I've ever seen in my life, because how are you just loading rockets by doing this? I thought it was stupid. But that's the Ray Liotta movie that comes to mind when I think about Ray Liotta. There's No Escape.
Okay.
And Dead Silence. All right.
Oh yeah. I don't know. For me, it's either I'm gonna say Copland was actually a pretty good one, or Kill Him Softly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I think it's some of his older stuff when he became the older man that he was trying to portray when he was a younger guy. Like I feel like those roles kind of led more of his strengths.
Yeah.
He was in Sin City too, right?
That was
I'm pretty sure he was in Sin City.
No, that was Mickey Rourke, I think.
Yeah,
that was Mickey Rourke and Benicio del Toro. Those are the other two
I'm about to
white
look
guys.
it up. I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, because because off glance you kind of confuse them sometimes.
Goodfellas, Narc, Revolver,
Joaquin
Something
Phoenix.
Wild.
I was like, oh, wasn't he a good
Broken
gladiator? Oh, that was Joaquin Phoenix.
No, he
That's
was
sleep.
in Sin City.
That's what?
Hold on, I'm about to tell you what he played. Hold on.
Because it could have been a memorable role.
Joey. He played Joey, the character Joey.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know either. I just remember him being in the movie. God damn it. Shit.
That's wild as shit. I don't even remember
R.I.P.
him
Ray
being in-
Liotta.
Yeah, I guess.
He was married
boy.
to Gloria, whoever that is, in the movie. There you go.
Well, thank you.
I'm about to watch Sin City now because I don't remember that at all.
Off camera guy has something to say.
Here we go. Off camera guy. Here we go. Ray Liotta.
All right.
You know, I always thought that I could beat Ray Liotta's ass. Every time I was looking at him playing a tough guy, I was just like, I could fuck him. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Andy. Go ahead.
All right. No call back to the pre-show meeting. Whatever. Now, Ray Liotta, honestly, when it comes to Ray Liotta, yeah, I think of Goodfellas. Him just being the random bad guy is like, if you're going to get an airplane and you say Ray Liotta is that you don't want to get on that. Yeah, that's fine. Now, Revolver is a movie that means a lot. And yeah, I always think of like Ray Liotta is like he tried to do the whole plastic surgery thing and try to stay fresh for Hollywood. Just ended up character acting, and that's fine. Like because he's so good at it. Revolver is a story about redemption and forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all about murder and. Ray Liotta, at the end of the day, made that movie.
Wrap it up, B.
I got you. No, just all right.
I'm sorry, dude. Dude, come on, man. You bring the energy.
Let me finish it.
No, nigga,
He
we
put his
moving
flaws
on.
out there.
What character of the week?
I love you like a brother.
We put the flaws.
Wrap it
He
up,
put his
B.
flaws out there. But here we go. Character of the week.
Oh,
Y'all ready?
shit.
Yes, let's run character of the week.
Hey, yo, I gotta go get my phone charging.
Character of the week.
In a galaxy far, far away, today's character week is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was born on the planet Stujon. He doesn't remember much about his past or his childhood. He does remember that at a young age he was sensitive to the Force, or he had a sense of the Force. The council ended up making him a Padawan, which is like an apprentice to a Jedi Master. His Jedi Master was Qui-Gon Jinn. Obi-Wan accompanies Qui-Gon to a planet called Naboo. That's where things go sideways for negotiation, and they end up saving Padme, who was a 14-year-old princess at the time. While trying to escape, they end up on the planet Tatooine, and they discover this young child. Something about this young child intrigues Qui-Gon Jinn. Something prophecy. The young child ended up being a young Anakin Skywalker. Qui-Gon Jinn, believing that young Anakin is the chosen one, he tries to take him to the council for him to be, I guess, evaluated. They sense something is off about this young man and deny his request to be a Padawan. Smart move. For once, I agree with the council.
They can still hear us.
In probably one of the most epic battles of the Star Wars franchise, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi battle a Sith Lord known as Darth Maul. Qui-Gon Jinn falls at the hands of Darth Maul. Seeing his Jedi Master being slain sent Obi-Wan into a rage, and he was able to defeat Darth Maul by literally slicing him in half. Which probably sets precedent or the tone for most of Star Wars franchise. The dying wish of Qui-Gon Jinn was for Obi-Wan Kenobi to train young Anakin Skywalker in the ways of the Jedi. So to honor his master's wishes, he becomes a Jedi Knight, and he starts taking young Anakin Skywalker as his Padawan. Obi-Wan is taking, like I said, took Anakin Skywalker as his Padawan, but he started noticing traits that aren't becoming of him, such as his temper and his arrogance. Damn, it's almost like someone told him that this was a bad idea. Because George Lucas, the chosen one who's supposed to bring balance to the Force, succumbs to the dark side, especially after executing Order 66. The inevitable conflict between the two happened in a fiery planet as a background. It hurt Obi-Wan to do this to Anakin, considering he said he loved him like a brother or a son or something like that. The classic, I taught you everything you know, but I didn't teach you everything that I know. Obi-Wan was able to defeat and slain young Anakin Skywalker by literally cutting off his limbs and leaving him on a fiery planet for his demise. He survived. He became Darth Vader. Adding to the list of great decisions that Obi-Wan has been making, Padme gave birth to twins. He separated the twins and raised them in secret. One was sent to live with a council member, and the other one was sent to a dirtball planet. Luke and Leia. Now, if you follow Clone Wars, you know that Darth Maul did survive. Their similarities and differences make them a very unique rivalry. They're both victims of prophecy and a higher up order from someone else's expectations, and they're both forced to live out these expectations. It's kind of sad, actually. He did end up having a final duel with Darth Maul, who has, throughout the years, slain both his master, family, and loved ones. And then he ended up taking out Darth Maul in one final battle. In a sign of respect, he still held on to his foe in his final moments so he wouldn't die alone. He was slain by his former apprentice, Darth Vader. In an attempt to also, find balance to the Force, he sacrificed himself. But he never stayed dead, technically, because he was part of the Force, which stayed with Luke. So as a ghost, he still provided Luke with a lot of knowledge and advice. And God, that must suck as a retirement plan. This is not the character week you're looking for. Back to you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.
Lives will be changed. Children
Look
will
at
be
the
made.
excitement. Look at the excitement on her fucking face when you said that.
For real.
I'm scared. I'm
Right.
scared.
Terrified. Like,
Can I get to make it again? Oh my
oh
god.
my God. If you
Oh,
get
man.
the jungle juice at HNSC Con,
I think
I
we're
don't
back.
know. Oh, we're live. Oh,
I want to make it again
hey,
so
how
bad. I
you
want to make it
doing?
again. Can I make it again,
no.
please, please, please,
I
please,
need a
please,
new
please,
liver
please,
before we do
We
that.
got talk about episode. We back live.
Hi, everybody. Hello. That was a very, very interrupted character of the week. Oh, this show is so, oh man, we are so raw today. So stay tuned. Every Monday around like 9 or 10ish in the morning, I upload Character Week on my other YouTube channel, #Camism. Like, share, and subscribe. Speaking of #Camism, I was featured on a guest of ours from back in the day. I was on Twitch last night. McAG3 Productions. So y'all can check that out. We played Streets of Rage 4. We didn't win, but we played Streets of Rage 4. And it was a good nostalgic bomb as we played this old school side scroll beat 'em up games.
Hey, if McAG had a fireball, what would it be called? No hairline. No hairline.
Okay, no, but do I get to make it again?
Was
Like,
an
I'm not
entertainment show,
answering my question. This is
Because
important.
the reason why we didn't answer the question because we're live.
Yes, you do. Please. I will help you.
By the way, the reason why we did that as a character week because we wanted I don't know if y'all realized, but we had a trailer drop not today. It was a trailer?
No, it was a show. The show dropped yesterday.
The show dropped yesterday,
Yes.
sorry. Because I pay attention.
Really, dude? Like, is this fucking chaos day? Shut the Leo.
Obi-Wan Kenobi debuted on Disney Plus. And what do y'all think about it? Mr. Proper, was it canonic enough for you?
Oh, it was Leo!
It was rough. It was rough.
I'm sorry. So okay, all right. So because this is a very chaotic show right now. Leo, dude, come on, Joe.
I got something to say about the show.
Somebody else go. Somebody else go. I'll go last. Somebody else.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not gonna just say, oh, it was a good show. I actually did think it was a well put together show. The pacing of the show was actually really good. I felt like it didn't drag me out like Boba Fett did.
How many episodes was it?
It was 2 episodes that they put out.
How's it? Okay.
So I felt like just off the first 2 episodes, I felt the pacing was good. I did feel Reva, for those who haven't seen, spoiler alert, Reva, who is the third sister. She was one of the kids that was left over in the Order 66, and that's why she had so much animosity towards towards Obi-Wan. That's my prediction. I thoroughly enjoyed this show. I'm not gonna say. Oh, one last thing. I do feel like this is good concern. Trey, this is probably gonna piss you off. Sung Kang was actually one of the people in there, so I'm waiting for him to actually. Oh, okay.
No, I'm telling you, Sun Kang is playing the fifth brother.
Yeah, he's playing the fifth brother. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some drifting and a chase in the midst of this show.
So for everybody who doesn't know, real quick, Sun Kang plays Han in the Fast and Furious franchise. That's where Herb is making that connection in. So, oh God, Herb, are you done?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, the first two episodes, it was kind of rough. It was a little bit rough for me. Unlike what Herb said, I felt like it did drag a little bit. We get to see Obi-Wan like 10 years after he dropped off Luke at his uncle, and he's a bit of a broken man. He's abandoned the Jedi way. That's pretty much the explanation in the first episode. You do get to meet the Inquisitors, who Herb was talking about. You get a badass black Sith. Her name is Reva. She's the third sister. She's fucking amazing. Shout out to her. Even though when she took the role, I believe her name is Moses. I forgot her last name. Forgive me. But I believe when she took the role, Star Wars and Disney warned her about the racist Star Wars fans. So it's great to see her actually out there doing her thing and killing the role. They show you, they give you a live action version of the Grand Inquisitor, who is the leader of the Inquisitors. He's phenomenal. He's played by Rupert Friend. And yeah, so the first episode dragged a little bit. The second episode, I will say this, like you do get to see young Leia and her being raised by Bail Organa. I'm just gonna say this: the whole whiny kid trope that seems to be prevalent in shows now is getting really, really fucking old to me. It like I get it. Like, okay, she's young and all of this shit, but like it's just fucking too much, man. Like it's just always whining and you're not my dad and you wouldn't do this and if you're really this, shut the fuck up. You just got kidnapped. I'm here to save you. Shut your little ass up, or I'm gonna let Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers fucking eat you. Shut up. I mean, well, like the first episode dragged a little bit. The second episode I enjoyed a lot more. So yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna continue on. I think I can make it through these 6 episodes.
So where in the story in the timeline is this? Because we had a pre-sequel, we had a prequel. They had a comic book about his childhood, about Obi-Wan's childhood. We had a prequel, and then we had Clone Wars, which takes place somewhere between the last of the trilogy, well, the first trilogy. You know what I mean? And so where in this timeline is this?
You're on mute, bro.
You're mute. You're on mute.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Now you're
good.
Oh.
This is in between episode 3 and episode 4.
It's 9 years before A New Hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out where he went from like Ewan McGregor to like the old dude that we saw in episode in A New Hope.
I think canonically, be my new hashtag. Luke is 22. Luke is like 25 in The New Hope, so it's roughly about 15 more years till.
Him and Leia are like they're 19 in The New Hope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, have they figured out that they're related yet?
No, they don't figure out until Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
After that
awkward kiss.
After that incest kiss. And
I don't think we can say that. I don't think we can say that word.
We'll be all right.
Real quick.
After the ancestral kiss.
There you go. Cleaned it up. Just like a black woman fixing everything for a black man. There we go.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Without saying it. That's all.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, if the timeline, it not only, I mean, of course, like, who cares about the timeline in Star Wars, because they don't. I'm just curious is like where it took place. So you're saying it's in between episode 3 and episode 4.
Yep. Yes.
But
9 years
I
before.
thought that was all Clone Wars.
That's what I thought too.
Nah, the thing with these shows getting popularity and them having a platform to do this, it's about to be a whole lot of timeline jamming going on. It's about to be a whole lot of shit getting jammed.
Between episode 3 and episode 4, for him to age like that, I can see he has like 4 or 5 different sub stories. He's got his show. He's got Clone Wars.
Hey, listen. Imagine if you had.
No, go ahead.
Imagine if you had a right-wing army trying to hunt your ass down for your beliefs for 10 or 19 years of your life. You would age like shit too.
I'll say one thing I did point out when I was doing Character of the Week, maybe hopefully wasn't talked over, but Obi-Wan Kenobi at this point, especially since after Qui-Gon Jinn died, he's pretty much a victim of circumstances for everything else that's happening to him. Like everybody from between like his prophecy and the order and the council and what he's supposed to live up to and die. Like after that, he had no choice in anything he did. Like everything was pretty much all like destiny.
Hey, Richard Spencer remembers you reposting and reposting again that video of him getting punched. So you might be getting chased by a right-wing army pretty soon.
Facts.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can I just make my one point as far as aging is concerned? We age slower than those individuals, and that's all I'm going to say. Aging is kinder to the melanated community, and that's all I'm going to say.
So when they find that half of Mace Windu, it's not going to be as aged as Obi-Wan.
Facts. So keep in mind, this is post Clone Wars because we had a reappearance of. I'm gonna try to say it. We're gonna attempt not to herb it up, but Timaru Morrison. He reprised the role as a clone soldier. He was actually panhandling. So he reprised the role. So that's post-war. So he's basically an old veteran of that war. Go ahead.
And actually, he was a member of the 51st. And if you remember, the 51st Regiment was the ones who committed the most atrocities during Order 66. Because those was the ones that was
Bad taste.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna say it.
Good job. Let's keep moving.
Yikes.
So I did watch the first episode. Did everybody go? Everybody went, right?
I didn't go, but it's fine.
You can go ahead.
I didn't go because I didn't watch it because Stranger Things was more important to me. So that's why.
Gotcha. So I did. So this is how I feel about it. If you have watched Snack and Flick, Cheap Pop, I have famously been saying that I am tired of not getting new stories in the Star Wars universe. So I wasn't really looking forward to this. I wasn't really like giddy with nerd excitement because I'm sick. We know how Obi-Wan's story ends. I'm a kind of poo-poo on the series a little bit, but we know how stories ends. We know that we're gonna get Darth Maul somewhere in season fucking 3 when he's got gray hair. We know that he's gonna keep dropping off little presents to Luke.
Gray horns.
No, I meant Obi-Wan is going to have gray hair. That's why I make the facial movement of beard. But yeah, so we know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen with Obi-Wan. He's going to end up a dirty rag on the floor of the fucking Death Star. We know this is going to happen. So when he sacrificed himself, I'm going to become more powerful than you can ever imagine. We've seen this story.
Real quick, not to cut you off, but you're giving us that Kinkazoid red light special hue. We need regular hue. We need regular white light hue.
I'm gonna say, bro, you got that. You got the. TikTok.
This is red light. I can change the shit up. All right, this is the Kinkazoid hue.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanos. This nigga's 150 songs.
This is plain fucking white.
That's better. You was giving that strip club lighting silhouette.
Like you.
We had a whole
like
30 fucking minutes. Anyway.
I finally found someone to be like
overall, Obi-Wan, it's okay. It's an intriguing story, but
kill the vibe, my nigga.
It's an intriguing story.
Boom.
There you go. You happy? You got your joke off.
Jamaica said it. That's why I'm slapping.
I ignored it. So I'm going to continue. I watched the first episode and the beginning of the second episode, and literally there's a moment in the beginning of the episode where he's searching for someone. I'm going to try not to spoil it. And he goes into a plant where there are a specific set of aliens. I don't know what type of aliens they are, but he does some Bugs Bunny shit. He literally puts on the clothes of an alien race and walks in as a regular humanoid being, and nobody says anything. I turned the shit off, and I went to sleep.
Fellow humanoids.
I turned it off and I went to sleep. I was like, "What is this Bugs Bunny bullshit?" Go ahead, Rick.
Hold on. You saying Obi-Wan did this?
Yeah.
No, that was in episode 2. You said that was episode 1.
That was in episode. I said episode 2. So I literally was like, I got to go to sleep. Got a show tomorrow. Let me go to sleep. So yeah.
My bad. I zoned out for a minute. So actually, he was walking into a spice processing plant that was like a meth plant.
Mm.
So what he put on was he put on a hood and he put on some other shit and he put on a face mask. And I mean that kind of differentiates it. It wasn't necessarily Bugs Bunny. Like that was, I mean, honestly, that was some shit that somebody could have done in the episode of Breaking Bad for real. Well, like when they're trying to go into a meth plant.
They were frog-faced, Dr. Robotnik bodied aliens, Rick. Like literally, he just put a face mask on and a blue smock and was like, "Hey,
everybody in there wasn't like that though. Like it was more than him in there.
Majority of the people were there.
I get it, but you also had like that's where Flea and his. Never mind, because I'm about to get
because what I was saying is that I turned it off last night because I had to go to sleep. I was up late. But yeah, I'm still on the fence about this. The first episode kind of has me a little intrigued. I was watching it with my son. He's into it. I'm like, okay, we can give this a shot. But last night after I started to turn it off, I'm going to give it 3 episodes, and then it's got to impress me. It's got to show me something. Okay, fuck you, Mr. Petty. My opinion is that it's got to give me 3 episodes to hook me. That's what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is me not watching the first 2 episodes is not that bad. I can just wait for episode 3 and just watch all 3 together.
You should watch all 3 together. That's my opinion.
What? Are we transitioning? I'm trying
to give the red light special. What the fuck? It was orange. It was literally orange.
It was definitely giving red light special vibes.
Bro, you definitely
that's red light.
Nigga,
that's giving silhouette challenge vibes.
Trey, you look like you should be in a window in Amsterdam.
Oh my god. You know what?
Anyway,
there we go.
Anyway,
come on, y'all.
Speaking of weird lighting, Marvel has a series that's about to drop. I believe it's at the end of June, or is it in August?
It's the end of June.
End of June.
The end of June, and I'm talking about the series of Miss Marvel. So with Miss Marvel coming, how do you guys feel? Since with the trailer and all that, I know we talked about it before, but we never really gotten too in depth about it. How do you guys feel about the series Miss Marvel that's coming?
I'm gonna be really, 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 really honest. Even in the comic, I never got into it, and like I respected the diversity. I respected the what Marvel was trying to pull. I respected her. There's a new generation of kids that's gonna love that, and I respect that. I got nothing against it. I just wasn't for me. I just never bothered watching it, and it's like every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. She gives me like I'm a fangirl, but I'm going, and it was like she knows comics, so she's probably going to stay this age for like 40 years, and it's just going to be even more annoying when different writers take over. But the cartoon, the movie or show, whatever, is going to try to do a different take because they can't follow the comic book exactly. So I'm probably going to be just as uninterested in the show as I am about the character.
Can I follow Cam? If y'all
absolutely, that's the order. Go ahead.
Okay, so as far as Cam is concerned, I agree with everything you're saying. I feel like they're making this show for my kids. Like, and that's the part that kind of pisses me off when I go see movies, like especially Marvel movies. I go see Marvel movies and kids be like, oh, all these old people are in here. Bitch, this comic was written before you was even born, so shut up and go drink a Pedialyte or some shit.
Not a Pedialyte, goddamn.
It's like, I feel like this show is going to be geared towards a much younger demographic. And for that, I'm still going to watch it, but I'm not as invested in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Me personally, I got to follow up with what they're saying. I think it's a kid show. That's just that plain and simple. I'm going to tune in just because it's in the MCU, but that's about it.
You also have a son who probably would be interested in it too, right?
He probably would be, knowing him. He probably would.
No. Just say she hasn't. She
You're
tell
out
her.
of frame. Cam.
Oh, just
You're
tell
out of
him that
frame,
she.
Cam.
Tell him that. Just tell her that. Tell him that she looks like Sonic, and he'll probably be interested.
He
Red and blue.
She does not
He
look
would.
like.
Red and blue, same
He
colors.
would.
Go ahead, Trey.
So, yeah, that just threw me the fuck off. Of course, I'm not into it because they have not developed the whole Inhuman side of the story. They're going to change her origin for the MCU, which is fine. It's fair, but but ultimately, as far as the character of Kamala Khan herself, she came up with maybe 5 or 6 years ago in the comics. I was not interested because traditionally her powers are basically a knockoff of Mr. Fantastic. She's like a combination of Mystique and Mr. Fantastic. So it's like, give me if you're going to create a new character to pander to a specific audience, give them unique powers. Give them something that makes them stand out. Don't give them something that's going to make them similar to anybody that we've seen before. Another note, side note, we have McAG3, who Mr. Petty was on his Twitch last night. Shout out to him. Make sure you guys go follow him. He says in the comments on Twitch, isn't there a reason that Rogue absorbs Miss Marvel in the first place? Yes, because Mystique forced her to do so, told her to hold on. That's why the 90s classic cartoon Rogue ended up with super flight and speed and superpowers.
It's a different Marvel, though.
Yeah, but
I was going to say that. Yes.
Go ahead. Finish.
Yes, but that's a different Miss Marvel. This is Kamala Khan. Like I said, notably, she showed up. 2013 is when she actually made her first appearance in comics. So, in my opinion, this is another pandering opportunity for Marvel and Disney to try to get some money from a particular group. If you like the character, support the character. But me personally, shows ain't for me.
So the review embargo for the show actually came up on Wednesday, and a lot of people have seen the first 2 episodes. A lot of reviewers, a lot of YouTubers, they've seen it, and a lot of them basically said the same thing that everybody here on this panel said, that it's an MCU show, but at the same time, it's geared towards children. And I know one guy that I trust who did his little review for it. He said my immediate reaction to watching both episodes was, "Yo, what is this?" The whole time. He said he just kept audibly saying it. He just kept saying, "Yo, what is this?" I feel like Kamala Khan is Marvel's version of Lex Luger from WWE in '94. Remember when WWE had
the narcissist?
Hold on,
no, the Lex Express.
After the narcissist, they had the Lex Express, and they put him on a bus and would send him around the world, around the country, and they had him posing in American clothing, and they were literally trying to make him the new Hulk Hogan. That is the push that Marvel is giving Kamala Khan. I'm sorry, I like, again.
Why are you sorry?
I'm not.
The last episode airs on July 13th, and that's when I'm gonna watch all 6.
And that's,
so why are you sorry?
I say, hey, y'all, this is probably one Marvel show we're not gonna spoil.
Yeah, like y'all probably gonna struggle to get us to even talk about this shit. But like, I mean, it's just she's not an interesting character, and obviously, like they are pushing her ass to the moon. They made her the focal point of that terrible ass Avengers game that came out 2 years ago. She's all over the place, and every time I look at her, I'm just like, God damn, you are boring. You are not a good character at all. I appreciate the representation. I appreciate them having a Muslim American character. I appreciate all of that. Just make her fucking better. You can make her a better character. She just sucks as a character, and look, hey man, I'm going Randy Jackson on this one. It's a no for me, dog.
She's like if Bailey, the early NXT Bailey, was a comic book character. She's in the middle of like Infinity War, trying to get Spider-Man to sign her autograph book. Like, yo, stop it, man.
Now going from one boring character to another character who a director actually made more interesting. We had a new trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder that also dropped this week. So how did everybody feel about Thor: Love and Thunder?
I'll go first. You really think that Thor was boring in the comics, or
no?
All of it.
The movies. Okay.
The first 2 movies. One, he had blonde eyebrows. The second one, he hung Mjolnir up like an umbrella.
And I think they did a callback to that in this new one because now he has the blue eyes, which he has.
That's what I was about to say. I felt like the blonde eyebrows were back, unless my eyes were deceiving.
I gotta go back and look. But yes, so I'm extremely excited about Thor: Love and Thunder. We've talked about it a couple times here, but this extended trailer gives us a little bit more in depth. I was along the lines of thinking that we are going to get everything tying into the multiverse of madness, but like you guys have said notably on the show, that the lines are going to be a little bit more blurred. Things are going to be laid behind multiple layers, so it's going to be harder to find the tracks. I still hold true to the thought that Jane Foster that we see is going to be an alternate variant of Thor, and something happens where maybe it's running alongside of everything that's going on in the multiverse, and Jane Foster shows up, and she's an alternate version that repeats together the Mjolnir, and they cross over somehow, because that also ties into the Gore the God Butcher. I wasn't supposed to say his name. The Gore storyline, because if you read the comics, you know that there are multiple Thors that show up in that story. So that's why I've been holding true to that. I've been trying not to say his name to give away too many spoilers. But
I mean, the trailer's there.
Yeah. I mean,
they don't say his name in the trailer now, do they?
But I did a character week on him.
You did.
He did.
You did. I stand corrected. All right, fuck it. Go to God Butcher. His name means what the fuck he means. I'm just gonna say fuck it now. You're right.
Well,
You're absolutely right.
I'm looking forward to the movie, Trey, but I have a personal beef with Natalie Portman.
Oh.
And I'll save that for the Discord.
We'll say what you rooting for, Gary Oldman?
I can't say that on Twitch.
Fair
I
enough.
can't say what I want to say
Go fight
on Twitch, but I feel like everybody knows why there's a slight beef with Natalie Portman, because it's the disrespect. It's the disrespect. It's the disrespect.
I actually haven't watched this trailer because I'm still trying to enjoy movies still. So I've been trying to avoid a lot of stuff like The Plague, especially like this. It's literally on my homepage on YouTube right now saying official trailer 216. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to avoid it as best as I can. I'm just curious though, if Christian Bale playing Gore the God Butcher, if he's playing Gore the God Butcher, does that mean that he's going to be Atheist Bale now? I'm just curious. Is that his new name?
Wow.
Agnostic Bale. I'm sorry, but
Mr. Petty gets 10 points from Gryffindor. That one.
No, but that's not what your YouTube joint saying. Watch me, Cam. Watch me. One thing that I know as far as what Trey was saying earlier, as far as with the multiple Thors, I did notice there was a scene on the trailer where it looked like maybe somebody was digitally taken out when he switched from his uniform that he had with the Guardians of the Galaxy and then switched into his new Thor outfit. Do you guys think it may be Beta Ray Bill?
I mean, it's about time he showed up.
I mean, because we seen the statue silhouette of him in Ragnarok. I mean,
we saw his face, but he hasn't been developed. The Corbinite, which is the race that he is, that face was there, but technically that's inaccurate. So it goes a little bit deeper. So I'll say this. We have a Discord, people. So after this show, if you want to continue this conversation, join the Discord. I have dropped the link on Twitch. It doesn't let me do it on Facebook, but go to Twitch and get the link. Go ahead.
I have one more thing that I wanted to say also. So apparently Doctor Doom is apparently Doctor Doom is gonna show up in Wakanda Forever.
What about Namor?
Wait, whoa, fuck off. The fucking Namor. What?
It has been confirmed. So two insiders have gone out of their way to talk about how Doctor Doom is going to show up in Wakanda Forever. Namor, it has been cast in Wakanda Forever, but apparently Namor is doing the work for someone else, a certain Laverian dictator who wears a metal suit.
Wait. Who said this?
I need to know the source.
How do you know it's not Doom? How do you know it's Doom and not Kang? Because they both wear armor.
No, they said Doom by name. I will tell you the people's names after the show because I don't like to give away my sources to the public.
Discord.
Yeah.
Right. Up to it, down to it, fuck up.
No.
5 minutes. We still have 5 minutes.
So no.
I'm extremely excited to hear that news because of course I'm at work all fucking day. I don't get a chance to look at that shit. But if Doom shows up, we already know we have the confirmation that Krasinski may direct his. Well, not the confirmation. We have the rumor that Krasinski may direct his own Fantastic Four movie. If we haven't even seen casting for Dr.
But they've
Doom.
been kind of foreshadowing Doom for a while now.
How so?
They just haven't done anything with it.
How so? I mean, they did Kang, a lot of Kang foreshadowing. I'm assuming Doom foreshadowing.
No, but a lot of the Kang foreshadowing could have went either way. It could have went Kang or Doom. A lot of it, in my opinion, not all of it, but a lot of it could have went either way.
Is there a way that we can send the link, the Discord link?
I'm trying to.
We can't post the Discord link on YouTube. You guys are gonna have to go to the Facebook fan page or look at our Twitch stream. But YouTube won't let us post that link. Or actually, isn't it on the Blerds and Whiskey YouTube page in the description? Isn't the Discord up there? It should be on our link tree.
It should be.
Yeah. But
I guess we should start adding to the description too then.
Yes. But yes, if you can you search in Discord? Because usually do links myself, but you should be able to just search out Blerds and Whiskey on Discord because we do have one more thing we need to talk about. I think yes. So we'll save all the Marvel stuff for the Discord. All right. Sober up because I have not had anything to eat today, so I got to do this.
Wow, people are already in the Discord. So,
all right.
Fuck it. Yeah. Let's get to the Discord. So,
I already said up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do what we do because we used to drink by the drink. All right, see you over at Discord. Bye bye, love you guys. All right, look at God. Woohoo! What we doing?
Grand opening, grand closing.
All right, cool. Let's see each other in Discord. Let's go on over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that Technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blerds and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.